James throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Passes it to Walker. Here's Big Dog. James defending. Big Dog the pass to Walker. Hachimura grabs the miss. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Outside, James. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, James. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Can't connect from short range. Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one. Big Dog's got 57 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Are you okay?
Well, Richard, you were a teammate winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron.
Shooting for Los
What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Collins checked in for Chicago. The Lakers also
Oh, yeah.
changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Shake Milton in for Austin Reeves. James looking it over. Milton against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
25.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls.
Team is in the penalty.
On Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And that game against Portland, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Pass to Big Dog. And stolen by LeBron. In the corner, it's James. Back to LeBron. Puts up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Ellis' shot is good.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Ball. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Bro, do you get 2K26, yes or no?
James against LeVert. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. James wide open. Good. In
No, but I'm thinking about it.
LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Takes a three. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Milton the pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Chicago's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it.
Hey.
LeVert finds Dosunmu. Here's Big Dog. Back to Dosunmu. To the inside. Here's Big Dog. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
James, that's a two-pointer. They get the rebound. The kick out to LeBron. No good on the three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Big Dog takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. A shot by Milton, no good. Well, the Bulls shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Big Dog. 2 points. That one goes.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now, here's Milton. Wings outside. Back to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over LeVert. A shot's good for Milton.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
LeVert against Milton. LeVert the pass to Big Dog. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Big Dog.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal it, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Big Dog. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
Bro, what is your capture chat overall?
And once they started to really pour it on... It was fun to see that rhythm and
Nothing.
from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge.
That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community.
And the Hawks with a...
What is your character overall on 2K25?
That's the squad ready
for action. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
74.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Chicago, Ty Jerome is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Walker. And it's Big Dog in at the 3 slot. And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Now here's Young. Collins with the rebound. And here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Walker got it. Good job in the low post.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Risacher. And it's Chicago with a board. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's Young after the basket by Chicago. And looking at Trae Young, Brent. His teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Number 25. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Walker with the steal.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Young. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. And Risacher gets it to go.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Young. Tight defense on him. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Risacher. The shot that time not on target. Collins with the defensive effort. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Big Dog. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Atlanta. Big Dog can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Young against Collins. Young, the pass to Lopez. Here's Risacher. Pass to Daniels. Johnson on the wing. No good on the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Big Dog passes to Collins. Basket counts. Collins has got 6 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Lopez. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA three, and now that's where he's a threat.
Lopez against Collins. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Collins. Shoots over Young. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Hawks trail by 12. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Daniels. Chicago making their last shot. Collins with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. To the inside. Gets stolen by Johnson. And they're on the run. To the middle. Here's Lopez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Lays it up and banks it in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
For Chicago, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Walker, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for White. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Johnson. Pass to Kolek. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Here's Jerome. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Dosunmu on the double. Najee passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Big Dog. Launches it. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Krejci. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Big Dog. Inside, Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Najee. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. From 7, Kolic's shot is off. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Okongwu. Dosunmu outside. Big Dog passes to Collins.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Kolic's shot is off. Bulls leading by 18. To the wing, right side. Pass to Big Dog. For 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Kolic. And that time also a missed shot.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Dosunmu. And yep, it's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Najee. Still no points. Johnson inside. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. A minute 35 left to play in the first. And it's flushed down. A back jam.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Williams is checked in for Collins.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Ball passes to Big Dog. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Najee. Blocked. Okongwu against Ball. Here's Big Dog. They get it again. The shot by Buzelis is no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Johnson. Blocked.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Kolic. Yet to see a basket. To snap the cold streak. And that's not going to go. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Bulls out in front, opening up a huge gap. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Lonzo Ball, who's Ellis out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Walker, and it's Big Dog in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Big Dog passes to Walker. Here's Big Dog. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He dropped 35 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Young. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Down low. Zealous' shot is good. Zealous has gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Olynyk. No points yet. Pass to Rizachet. Will it go? Some solid defense from Williams. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Young. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Daniels. From 12 feet. And he makes it. Daniels has got 4 points this quarter.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
To the paint. Here's Big Dog. Nifty move. And he lays it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Young looking for an opening. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
Free throw is good. Young. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
LeVert's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Brook Lopez is checked in for Okongwu. Pass to Big Dog from behind the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 5. Here's Risacher. Chicago with a rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. White, the pass to Big Dog. To the middle. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Risacher. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Chicago foul. Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Big Dog. 30 points in the game. Inside. Walker takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Risacher. They need this. Oh, Williams with the block.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Big Dog. Back to Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Here's Risacher. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by White.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Fires from deep. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And he recovers it. Here's Big Dog. Rebound by Olynyk.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
The kick out to Young. 3-pointer, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Big Dog, good. Big Dog's got 33.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Young. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
To the inside, Walker. Offensive board. Here's Big Dog. 33 points for him. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here's Young. 6 points for him. The 3 from Risacher. Big Dog pulls it in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Big Dog. Pass to Walker. Williams on the wing. Over Risacher. And Chicago again with a bucket.
It seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Daniels. He's got 7. The putback. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Big Dog. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Risacher. Good. Risacher's got 9 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Williams against Olynyk. Takes a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Risacher. Up top, Lopez. Walker covering. They get the rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 36 points. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Daniels. Not going to go that time. Walker with some nice D. To the paint. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Big Dog. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
The Hawks shooting just 32% here in the second. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Olynyk. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Bulls. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Big Dog. Give him 39. And Williams punches it home.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Young against White. Now here's Young. Tightly guarded. From deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the bucket. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out.
92. The Hawks, 37.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, the Hawks shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Here's Risacher. Offline with a 3. Here's Jerome, guarded by Young. Here's Big Dog. Another 3 for Chicago.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Outside Young. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just think when he gets his confidence.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Chicago making their last shot. And Young gets it to go.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Outside White. Here's Big Dog. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Big Dog's got 46.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Risacher. 11 points in the game. Right side Young. Pass to Risacher. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Big Dog. It's good.
25.
Big Dog's got 9 points now in the second half.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Young. Pass to Lopez. Launches a 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 11. The kick out to White. Over Risacher. Again, the Bulls score.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops it first.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Here's Big Dog. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Collins. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Here's Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Krejci. Pass to Najee. Young from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds now. 4-3. Hits yet again. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Krejci. Here's Kolek. He's guarded by White. Pass to Young. Jerome grabs the miss. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Big Dog. Down low. Here's Buzelis. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Looking to end the run. Kolek's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Shot from inside. Collins, no good. The Hawks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Najee. Pass to Krejci. Lets a 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Krejci's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Now Collins. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Young. Here's Big Dog. Here's Buzelis. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Atlanta is shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Najee. Now here's Young. To the middle. Pass to Kolek. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Krejci. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
White, good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Hawks shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Now here's Young. He's got 11. Pass to Kolek. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Dosunmu's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Jerome. Rebounded by Johnson. Inside, Okongwu. Collins with the defensive effort. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Big Dog. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Now Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
Here's Najee. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Kolek. No points so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's his first foul of the...
Substitution on the court.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Kevin Huerter out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Big Dog in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work. And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Big Dog. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. Superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Here's Big Dog. To the inside. Yet another assist. That's another dime. From him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA, and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Young finds Olynyk. Knocked away. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Buzelis. Outside Huerter. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Big Dog's got 57 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Down low. Here's Rizachet. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Over to the wing. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Unloads. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Count that bucket. Luz Ellis has got 21.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's LeVert. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's in there. Here's Young. Pass to Najee. LeVert goes against Young. That one goes in.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Johnson. Here's Big Dog. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Olynyk puts up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Johnson. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Young. Basket's good. He's got 19.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Big Dog.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Young. Chicago making their last shot.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
Free throw is good. Young. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Herter. And so here is Chicago. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Pass to Najee. Young with it. And there's a 3-second violation.
Talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Big Dog. Fires the three. No good there. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.